It may not look like it, but in club rooms and wool sheds like these all around the country, history is being written.
The way we sell wool currently is fundamentally flawed, and we need to change that for the good of the sheep industry.
Representatives from Wool Partners International, PGG Wrightson and Wool Grower Holdings are appealing to the sensibilities and the pockets of sheep farmers nationwide in an attempt to unify the fractured wool industry once and for all. Mark Shadbolt and Ian Abercrombie both served on the board of Wool Partners International and are hoping to do the same in the newly formed Wool Partners Co-operative, as long as they get at least half of the country's sheep farmers behind them. Mark Shadbolt says the board and their supporters are confident of snaring the numbers they need if they can all work together.
Quite interesting, there's support from non-supporters of Wool Partners International, so people that have been supporting other procurement companies or merchants. They realise that they've got to do something different to make this industry survive.
The co-op is looking for capital from growers nationwide in order to fund a push for a global marketing campaign, promoting our product in key markets such as Europe, Asia and North America. The co-op will essentially pick up and build on the hard work done by Wool Partners International overseas, who have already made significant gains with key suppliers. WPI CEO Ian Abercrombie says more deals are in the pipeline for the co-op.
These are difficult things to put in place. We've been working on them now for probably 18 months, but we're starting to see some real progress being made. And we have two new deals which we would like to be in the position to announce within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
The co-op structure is fairly simple. 100% grower ownership, funding an initial $17 million capital raising to buy out WPI's stake and invest in wider marketing initiatives. Each shareholder is required to provide $1 for every kilo of greasy strong wool they produce, payable over 5 years in 20-cent increments. For your average sheep farmer producing 20,000 kilos of wool annually, that amounts to around $4,000 a year until 2014. Shareholders will be required to commit all their wool to the co-op, but individual stakes in the company will be limited to 5% to stop any meat companies from taking advantage of slipe wool provisions. Crucially, and contrary to a lot of media speculation, Mark Shadbolt says the co-op will not retain any debt from its parent companies.
But we have no debt. I make that point quite strongly because everybody gets bogged down on the debt of Wool Partners International. It's got nothing to do with Wool Partners Co-operative and the model that you're going to invest in if you choose to.
A prospectus detailing the finer points of the co-op has been sent out to more than 17,000 sheep farmers nationwide. Those at the Kaiwaka meeting we attended seemed enthusiastic about the deal, some saying the idea could be the saviour of the industry.
Farmers can't afford to maintain their farms, they can't afford to replace their machinery as it breaks down, stockyards are falling down, sheepyards are falling down, and it's just, something has to change, otherwise there won't be a future.
Also present at the meeting was long-time industry pundit and wool grower Gordon Levitt. When Country 99 TV spoke to Gordon about the co-op last month, he seemed sceptical.
A lot of them are just so disillusioned that, as I said, there's nothing wrong with the product. It's just the marketing has been so bad, and the industry is so bled dry that I cannot see them being able to raise 10 million, let alone 60.
But what Gordon saw and heard from the two directors convinced him otherwise. The meat industry's involvement, along with the staggered nature of grower contributions, being key factors.
I believe it has got potential. I'll be supporting it, quite honestly.
And it was a sentiment echoed by others present.
Based on what we've heard and what we've seen, we'll definitely be putting our money behind it.
Judging by those reactions, by November, the co-op could well have the numbers thereafter. Drew Chappell, Country 99 TV News.